Samson's World. Today on volume, 17 or 18, we have a very special guest, the hilarious comedian, actor, human beatboxer, entertainer extraordinaire, Mr. Stephen Briggs.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, my effects were down. Mr. Stephen Briggs, you guys.
I'm excited
Sorry about
to be
that.
here.
There it is.
Yes.
Let me give you another one there. Let me do that. Just a little.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank
the white boys go, yeah, yeah. I need to get another sound effect. It's just like, but yeah, dude, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro, dude.
You get that one that's like DJ.
Yeah, DJ Collie.
Yeah, that one right there.
That's a fucking one. Yeah. So, Stephen Briggs, how are you? Welcome up to the attic, up in my studio here. You made it up the ladder.
I made it up, dude. I love this studio. You were telling me this used to be an old frat house.
I don't know if it was an old hostel. The house. It was more of a trap house, probably, and less of a frat house. It was a bunch of transient, kind of artists who would rent it by the room. So, from what I've been told, there was several bunk beds in every room, and you would just rent a bed.
It sounds exactly like a frat house.
It does, or it sounds like there's a good chance there was a glory hole somewhere here in the home, or several glory holes. Like kind of a haunted house of glory holes, maybe. Like, ooh, what's in this room? Like it's like all dark, and you got to like just stick your hand out and be like, okay, guess what's in your hand now? And you're like.
You know what blows my mind is that glory holes everyone knows what they are, but I don't know anyone that's used one.
Right.
Do you think that they're really not that popular? Like no one really uses glory holes, or just people are embarrassed to admit that they've used a glory hole?
I think there's maybe a little bit of both, that they're maybe embarrassed to admit, but I also think in the 80s, from what I understand, there was a lot of splintering that happened. And that's what kind of killed the whole glory hole sensation, is like a bunch of dudes were, because they'd put a piece of plywood up, and just the contractor, they'd use a white guy and not a Latino. So he just wouldn't sand the hole down. And guys were getting splinters in their dicks. They didn't make it big. The hole was not big enough for the black guy because it was Latino guys making the hole. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Why would you use wood?
Because it's cheap. You go to
true.
Home Depot or Lowe's, and you get a piece of plywood, and then you get one of those the drills that goes, make the circle. But sometimes the circumference was not big enough for everybody. And if you got a bone and you hit a splinter, man, Jesus, could you imagine? That turns to a glory hole to a horror hole. I mean. And it's dark, so you're like, wait a minute, the consistency this isn't cum, this feels like blood. How did we get here so early, Stephen? I'm sorry. What are we even talking about? But this is very intriguing. I mean, am I right?
I mean, yeah, you are right.
That
you are
visual, and like somebody comes out like, oh my God, like what happened? He splintered. He got a splinter. What? How many times did he tell you? You have to sand the hole.
Yeah,
sand
you got
the hole,
You got to
bro.
sand the hole.
Sand the hole. That's where that.
Yeah.
That's
Get
where
that sandpaper and just.
That is sand the hole.
Just get it right.
Come around the top. Take the time doing it. Yeah. Take the time, because you don't want to have any splinters in your glory hole.
Yeah, no.
There you go. That's more the size we're looking for. I think that's the problem, Stephen. Like, the hole that usually was made was about here, and you could just barely get your shit through there, And so what else, Stephen? So you are a comedian, tell the people, and you just came off a tour. An Asian tour, right? In the Philippines?
Yeah.
Thailand?
Traveling through Asia, Vietnam. We went to Cambodia.
Damn.
Yeah, it was great. I had a really good time. They don't have like Uber there. They have this thing called Grab, and you order it, and a scooter will come up and pick you up. And you get on the back, and you just gently hold this man by his navel.
Right
there. Yeah.
You grab here. You grab here.
Well, you know what was weird? I was grabbing him by his navel.
Okay.
But then I noticed
I
everyone.
love when you say navel. Why not belly button?
I don't know.
Navel. Sounds like his asshole.
I also did grab.
Yeah,
I also did grab him by that too.
Like a bowling ball.
Yeah, I didn't want to fall. You know. I knew, and you notice whenever like something happens, like a jerk, you clench your butthole. So I knew if he kind of like had a jerk where he might feel like he's going, he'd clench it and hold my fingers.
Oh,
and I'd be like, you know what I mean?
I'm a clench for you.
Yeah, like a Chinese finger trap. You know, we are in Asia. Just,
the finger trap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So I was holding by his navel, and we're driving on the road. But I know no one else holds the man by his navel. Everyone else is literally texting on their cell phone on the back like this, not using their hands.
Yeah, they're like sitting off to the side holding a child.
Yeah,
and you're holding on to the guy like, you know, teenagers. Like,
I saw somebody. There was a family. It was like a husband, a wife, a child, and a dog on the scooter. And
yeah, they don't. Yeah, you're sanding the glory hole again. Sanding the glory hole. I'm never gonna be able to forget about it. Oh God, the splintering, the splintering.
But yeah, so I took the scooter, and then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna take the scooter this time. Okay. I'm gonna. The next time I took a car, and I was taking the car, and this guy literally, he was watching. He had the directions on one phone, and then on another phone, he was watching cartoons. He's just driving, watching cartoons.
And the traffic there is insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, and he's like, no
I was seeing accidents happen all the time. I was
right.
Like,
Right. Oh man, that sounds so. So you were in. What was your favorite place that you went out of all? Cambodia. You know,
I really liked Vietnam a lot. Vietnam was really cool.
Okay. Why? Why
because you know they won the war.
Okay, cool.
So I was just like, hey, I was like, okay, cool.
And how are they to you as an American?
They know that they won, so they're like, keep yourself in check.
Keep yourself in check.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, we got you.
We got you.
And then I really liked Thailand. Thailand was a ton of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do whatever you want in Thailand, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, they legalized weed there, so there's shops you can just smoke.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, you could eat a scorpion, a tarantula, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, it's good times. They opened up the first full-time comedy club there.
You can become a trans person overnight.
Yeah, you can.
That's the number one place they do all that shit.
You know, people are like, oh, that's weird if you hook up with a trans person. I actually don't think it's that bad because when you put it in, it looks like your dick's longer. Just ripping right through them. Just like.
I tore that pussy up. Yeah, and she's going to have to get it fixed in the morning thanks to you. Sorry. Thailand is fucking crazy, though. You have to really check yourself because there are some lady boys there, which is what they call them, lady boys. That you're like, God damn, she's hot, and you're like, well, she has a little dick. Be careful.
Oh, it's like the master level of
it is. It
really is like.
And Thai men are kind of pretty as it is. They're not, dare I just say the truth that the Asian culture is not known to be a hairy culture.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They're
absolutely.
not like, you don't see a lot of back hair. Not like, I'm Ukrainian. I have chest hair. I've got, I've seen your. In your set on my Samson's World show, you show your back hair, your beard on your ass.
Yeah.
So Asians are not known for that. So they probably do make some of the best transitioned women.
Well, I got to tell you, I like to eat organic, so I just chose the Thai man. I said, just give me a organic.
Just give me a little boy to eat.
Yeah.
Like, which boy you want? They will cook cookies.
You know, it's like you know why you were saying like they transition well because like they're all very small men.
Yes, they're small.
Yeah. So already it's like they're petite, so it kind of like works, like because like sometimes you'll see like somebody that's like trans, but they're like a massive person.
Right, big shoulders. Like men, we have like more broader. Yeah, a woman kind of, they cut a little different. It's different.
Yeah, so the physique's already kind of like very tiny.
Right.
So it kind of like it's like, oh, okay. Well, it just transitions very well.
Right. Like when you see a guy with a fat ass, it's not the same as like a girl's natural just fat ass. I think. I don't know what I'm saying.
Maybe I don't know.
Like a BBL. Maybe Then that's where women go to get all the surgeries and everything.
Yeah.
But are you more of a natural man, or do you like the fakes? I'm more organic.
I do have a fake penis, so yeah.
Oh, really? Can you get a fake penis?
You can add some inches in there.
Is that true? Actually,
Yeah, that's actually true.
Why is that not like the most? Like, okay, women are getting BBLs, they're getting all these surgeries, everything, Botox, all this. So why are men not racing to get bigger dicks if the option is there?
Well, okay, so it's what it is actually it's if you can't get it up anymore, they can insert something so then it stays hard.
It's just always hard.
Yeah,
that sounds not fun though, right?
Well, I mean, then you can use it,
Yeah, but what happens if you like fall and slip on your kitchen floor and you break your boner or something?
Yeah, or if you fall on your kitchen floor and then you break your bone, you might get a splinter on that floor.
Yeah, you might.
It hasn't been.
You're in the glory hole, and it's just it's always hard. I don't know. Having it hard at all times, or like you want to be at your son's graduation, and your wife's like, dude, put that shit away. Because depending on how much room you have to fill it up, you could be sitting at 12 inches of heat, and if that's hard all the time, you can't do that.
Yeah, I think most people aren't sitting at 12 inches of heat though, so they don't have to worry about that.
That type of person, right? Yeah, but you just have like little, psst, and then that'd be cool if you're just like bang.
Yeah. You just pump it up like those old shoes, like
Reebok pump it. Yeah.
And it's like,
you're like, hang on. Yeah, I'm good.
This dick is sponsored by Reebok.
Yeah. The Reebok dick pump, man. Why wouldn't you buy it? But yeah,
there is a penis pump, right? I saw that at Austin Powers.
The penis pump, but that just like jacks your dick off to get the blood to flow. But there really isn't. I don't know if I would consider that if they're like, yes, there is a dick enlargement surgery. We can give you a few more inches.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd take it because I think the risk of not having your natural dick anymore. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe there's like something like you can trick it, like kind of like platform shoes for men.
Yeah, trick the dick.
Yeah. Yep. Trick you because I know I have a few friends that wear platform shoes, guys.
Really?
Yeah. I noticed it because one of my buddies, he all of a sudden was like 3-4 inches taller, and I was like, "What happened here?" Right. And then this girl that was with him, she told me, she's like, "It's the shoes. It's the shoes."
But dude, that's the thing about.
And I was like, "Why did he do that?" She's like, "He wasn't tall enough for the glory hole."
He got splinters.
Yes. She wanted to be able to climb in there.
Yeah. He was tired of his balls getting splintered. The fucking God, it all comes back to the glory hole. I don't know, but I just think if you're faking it, it's like with these women with all this fake shit. Once we get you home, we take off all that shit, we see who you are. So like, are you okay with me like having a fake dick in my pants? And then you get me home and you're like, dude, I felt like what seemed to be about 12 inches of heat. Rubbing up against me while, Montel Jordan's "This Is How We Do It" was playing, right? And I'm just like from behind, and she's just like, holy shit, his dick print is easily 10 to 12, girl.
Yeah.
And then I'm going home with him. This guy's hot. He's got big dick. And she gets me home, and then it's just it's not real.
I don't mind that. I like starting the relationship on disappointment, so she can know if we're still together, what it's going to be like for the rest of our lives.
Right. She's like, let me see that thing now. And you're like, you take it out, you set it to the side. And you're like,
yeah, dude, I hit her with a Dr. Evil. It comes out, it's like this. It's like.
That's hilarious. It goes from this to
she's like, what are you doing? Get that thing.
Yeah, get that thing out my. What is that? A fucking toothpick? From what I've heard from women, the if you're between 6 to 8 inches, that is just as good as if maybe not just good, not for every woman, but the stereotype though to most men think they have to just have the most giantest dick ever. But from the surveys I've taken, most women say about they're peak.
You've taken surveys?
I've taken surveys,
You're
yeah.
like out in front of a grocery store.
I got a lot of fucking time on my hands.
You're like in front of Ralph's. You're like, hey, can you please tell me what size you like?
Yeah. Wait, did you say Ralph's?
Yeah, Ralph's.
No, Trader Joe's.
Trader
is where
Joe's.
I do it. You know what I mean?
They're going to be honest on the survey.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah. No, I don't want to go to, no, I was going to say something racist. It's like, it just like depends on the grocery store you're at. Like, what's the average size you like, ladies? But from the surveys I've been taking, most people have selected that 7-inchers around where you want to be. That's 6 to 7, and also if you can just keep it going, that's a lot of it too.
So who do you think wants it the biggest? Do you think it's a Trader Joe's audience, a Ralph's audience, a John's audience, or a Whole Foods audience?
Yawns.
Yeah.
No, I would say it's the Trader Joe's because the white girls. White girls just love to be smacked up with some big dick, because they're so fucking entitled. They have so much just expectations. They just expect men to just have it all, have the money, have it all for me, and just have the big dick too. And if not, so the Trader Joe's bitches, they want the big dick. I would say Vons. Yeah. Vons hoes are down with that 6 to 7.
Yeah.
And the Yans. Because out here, no, John's, but I'm pronouncing it.
Or food for less. Food for less is like.
John's, the J is silent, so it's Jans. And I would say the average, if you're coming in there with a 7-incher, you're a 10 in a Jans.
Oh yeah. That kind of is kind of like when I'm in Bakersfield. I feel like I'm a higher.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, cool.
Right. Drive an hour out of LA to feel better about yourself. Because we're competing with like the best of everything here, in LA, and just drive an hour out and you're like, oh wow, there is just fucking white trash here, and people don't get that. Like, it can be just as rural here as anywhere else. You just gotta get out of Hollywood.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling walks in a party. I'm like, what are you doing? Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Right. I'm so sick of that
Leave
guy.
this for the rest of us.
Yes, exactly. Dude, fuck that guy. Honestly, I don't know why I don't like him. I think it's because my wife likes him so much.
Oh,
From
really?
That movie, The Notebook.
Oh, yeah.
It's still not over. That's all she fucking, that's the only part of that movie. And I don't know if you're familiar with this, but they've, broken up and yada yada. And I think they finally come back together, and he picks her up, which, it's not easy to just pick a woman up.
No, like this move right here.
Right. Patrick Swayze, her.
The only person I could pick up is a Thai man.
Yes, they're okay. Which goes back to what we were saying. They make the best girls, They really do, because you can hold them up. They're spinners, they're spinners. You can spin them around.
Like, run to me.
Yeah, run to me. Yeah, no. I mean, it's just, but like Patrick Swayze holds up a woman. You remember the movie Roadhouse?
Yeah, oh yeah.
The real Roadhouse.
The real Roadhouse,
He roadhouses that chick against the wall.
Oh, yeah.
And did you hear this, actually? This is kind of off topic real quick. In the movie Roadhouse, Bill Murray apparently calls, I forget the woman's name, the blonde woman who's his love interest. Every time Patrick Swayze is roadhousing his wife, Bill Murray will get on the phone and apparently call the husband of, it's like Laura Dern, I think that's her name or something like that. But Bill Murray would be like, hey, I'm watching Roadhouse, and your wife's getting fucked by Swayze against the wall again.
They have a new Roadhouse coming out, and it's with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor.
Yeah, fuck that thing, dude. Fuck that. Do you want to spit on Patrick Swayze's grave, one of the greatest American actors of our time? I can't do it, Steven.
I was wondering.
I'm sorry. I'm passionate about this shit, dude.
No, I feel you.
Roadhouse is one of the best movies of all time, dude. Sam Elliott's in that one. You know what I mean? Dalton. You got the blind blues player, dude. Rest in peace. I think he's dead now.
Yeah.
Everybody's dead from that movie almost except Sam Elliott. And they have Brad Garrett. I mean, what an evil bastard. And they had just so much just tits for no reason. They're not going to do
What's your favorite Patrick Swayze movie?
I think Roadhouse.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, of course, it's so many.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick, what's your favorite?
Probably Ghost, but that's not even like a movie
great.
now. That's like a documentary.
Right,
guess,
it is. It is. his autobiography. It's about his real life. No, I mean, that Ghost was so good, you know, I mean, but Ghost was a little, you know, but for a good, you know, fuck movie, I mean, Roadhouse was just so dirty, like kind of pornographic 80s, which they just don't, like, you know, like when Brad Garrett's girlfriend, she just gets on stage and just starts stripping in front of everybody. And then Dalton walks up and he's like, take the trash out. You know, Patrick Swayze's like, dude, I've had so much pussy in my face. You think this is impressing me? Like, no, dude.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you remember Porky's?
Yeah, Porky's Revenge.
Porky's Revenge. They had a. Well, I don't know if is that a glory hole?
It might have been. That was a peephole. Yeah, you're right. I remember. And did you remember Amazon Women from the Moon?
No,
that was one. Actually, Arsenio Hall was in that movie. And it was like a series of kind of like pornographic, kind of 80s sketches that were just, you know.
And what's Arsenio Hall doing in it?
I don't know. I think it was like one of his first movies.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Yeah.
He's just there. He's like,
yeah, he was this crazy business guy. Let me see if I can look it up real quick while we're talking.
Yeah.
So, Steven, tell the people though about a little bit more when you're performing in Asia.
Yeah.
And these countries, who are you performing to? Expats and
yeah, it's a mix. It's a melting pot of like all different kinds of people. There's locals. There's expats. There's other people from that are visiting that are in the vicinity, like, you know, like maybe they won't be from Thailand, but maybe they're from you know, another place in Asia. Maybe they're from Shanghai or something.
Okay.
So
I've got it here real quick while you're talking. Sorry to interrupt. Good filler right there. We'll come back, but I have the Arsenio Hall scene right here. You can see. Let's see. Oh shit! Freaking ad, bro. I can't hate. Come on. I can't hate. Come on. So I don't know if you can see this thing. We probably can't show this either. So shit keeps falling on him.
Hello? No, you got the wrong number. Yeah, but ain't no Thelma here, man.
No Thelma's here or something, yeah. And he's just like cooking and the whole place just falls apart on him. The bitch ain't here. That's what he has. Like everything. Like everything's just fucking just spraying his face. The whole night is going wrong. And where is it? It ends with a bitch ain't here. His whole apartment is like exploded. And then this thing falls on him. But yeah, my dad let us. Yeah, then this falls on him. I don't know. It's totally random. And then she's still calling. Oh, he gets up. He gets up out of the bookcase.
What?
He goes, what?
Ain't no fucking Thelma here, man. Look, the bitch don't live here. Fuck you too. Ah, it's sick.
So he just like keeps having the worst day, but yeah, I mean that might be one of Arsenio's like first movies or something. I think there.
Dude, I love Arsenio. I was doing a show one time with him at the Ha Ha, and he was like, I think he, I don't know, maybe I went up and then he came up to me. He's like, hey man, he went like this and went to stop me. He goes, good set, and he stuck his finger out, but like I turned at the same time, his finger just went in my mouth.
Wait, what? Yeah. Arsenio put one of those long ass fingers in your mouth?
Like he was like, "Hey man, good set." I turned to like while he was like pointing at me, and his finger just in my mouth.
Did you gag, bro? Because that's that finger probably got
dude,
like.
You know what scared me?
larynx.
I didn't gag. Like his whole finger went down my mouth, and I didn't gag. I was like,
Steven, nothing shocks me about the fact that you're finally admitting that you don't have a gag reflex, dude. You went to Thailand, although that's a bunch of little dick in your mouth, dude. I bet, dude. You have no gag reflex after all the years of comedy.
Yeah, he was like all the way down, and I was like, and then we both just looked at each other very weird and kind of just like slowly disappeared into the shrubbery, like that Simpsons, like.
Yeah, he's like, sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. He's fingered a lot of people's mouths on accident, I'm sure, because his fingers are so long. People don't get it.
Yeah.
but they're skinny. They're kind of alien, like they're super. They're like Slender Man, Slender Man's hands. You know.
I never thought about it till now that I took down that whole finger.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, how many knuckles? He's like, wow, you took 2 knuckles.
Yeah.
You don't have a gag
his
reflex.
finger is so long it has multiple. It has more. It's like 4 knuckles.
It's 4 knuckles. Yeah, he's
like,
extra knuckles. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, bro, your tonsils. I hit your tonsils.
He's like, dude.
And went past him.
Yeah, his finger came up and he could tell what I ate. He's like,
his fingernail. He was like, bro, you shouldn't eat pork. Oh man. So Steven, what's going on with you now, man? So and you're the human beatbox. A lot of people don't know that too. Where did you learn all your beatboxing skills? Because I like to fancy myself as a beatboxer as well. But then when I saw you, I was just amazed by your,
Yeah. So I just like to tell stories on stage, and I kind of look at it as like a painting, like your canvas. Here's your canvas, and then everything you can do is the different colors in your palettes. So it's like like whatever timing is a color, and act outs is a color, and
wow, this is so
expressions
cute.
is another color. And then I was thinking like at one point in the story, I wanted to like emphasize this part, and I was like, oh, like sound, like sound effects, like oh that would paint the picture better. So then I just taught myself how to do that.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, because, almost like, is Michael Winslow influence of yours? You remember from the Police
No, you know what's so
Academy
crazy?
movies? It's like...
Yeah. Someone came up to me and was
the
like,
best,
like Michael Winslow. And I didn't
Right.
know who that was.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And then I had to look him up and I was like, oh, wow, this guy's amazing.
Oh, dude, he's insane.
Yeah,
he's
he's
one
insane.
of the most insane impersonators with his voice of creating just the most mundane noises or...
Oh, it's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah. That was his whole thing in the Police Academy movies where you could like... Oh, hello, get on the megaphone.
How wild is that someone sees that you're so good at making sounds that they're like, hey, just do that in the movie.
Do it in a movie. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the
Because you
best
can't
part.
write that character.
No.
No, you have to find that guy and be like, do that.
Right. I mean, I think a lot of those guys like Bobcat Goldthwait, like it was just stand-up comedians and they would just incorporate their character into...
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Michael Winslow was 100% cast in that movie because somebody saw him do stand-up and it was like, oh, let's get the sound effects guy and we'll write this, And it became, that was just his character. Like, he was just kind of quiet, like, cool, man. But he would be like, he's the guy who could somehow fool everybody with his sound. I mean, there's never been another character like that.
No. But the thing I thought too was like, he's doing it in a movie, so people could be like, he's not really doing those sound effects, right? Or did people already know that he was doing those sound effects?
I don't know. I think we were in that point in the 80s, you just were willing to believe everything that was on a film that was real. But yeah, you would think he was doing a lot of that in ADR after the fact.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Oh,
Like,
I would think he wouldn't even be doing it. They would just get the sound effect from a board or something like that.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I think that's his thing. I think he's so good at sound effects. You see him live. Like, I've seen him do a Stairway to Heaven, because he can do like guitar and I'm like,
yes. Yeah, he does like Jimi Hendrix and stuff.
Dude, it's great. Like,
Oh, you've seen it live?
I've never seen him live, but I've seen his stand up on like clips live, yeah. And like a night at the Improv or something, and he does all those fucking sound effects.
Yeah.
I wonder what Michael Winslow's doing now, right now.
Right now?
He's probably at a Starbucks.
He's probably making sound effects.
Probably at a Starbucks.
He's probably like, he's probably doing this. He's probably going.
Exactly. That's all the poor guy. He can just do sanding sound effects to a glory hole now. Hey, Michael, I know, you're not working a lot. If you want to come on my podcast and we need a glory hole sound effect, I'll give you. We're going to pay well. It's SAG-AFTRA.
You should get him on here.
I would love to. Just like go through his sound effect. At some point, Steven, when I actually, I can get better guests. No, sorry. I don't mean better guests, Steven, more famous guests. You know what I'm saying? Not more famous guests. More important. I don't mean more important.
I should have never brought up bringing him on here.
Yeah, no, I don't like better comedians. No, I don't mean better comedians. I'm sorry, Steven. That's not right. Better looking. No. But it is funny how at this point in our career, like there is a certain level of people that I can get on my podcast, which what I do love about this is I'm archiving, great comedians, great conversations with people who are going to be your stars of tomorrow. But I'm not the kind of guy who can be like, oh yeah, I've got, Michael Winslow. Well, Michael Winslow would be.
Why not?
maybe-
Why not?
I could
Have you
get
reached
him.
out to him?
No, I got to call him Cameo and see if I can get a hold of him. First, like have him do a sound effect for my dad's birthday and then try to befriend him and be like, I got a podcast.
Yo, the Cameo thing, and I like how people are making like that money like that, but then the OnlyFans thing sometimes freaks me out. Like, did you see that those two twins, the Island Boys, were like making out?
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah,
on
they're
OnlyFans?
brothers, dude. Yeah, dog.
What is up with that?
I think people would do anything to fucking make money, and I will almost too. But no, I won't kiss my brother, dude.
His twin
on
brother,
OnlyFans.
he's like, hey, check out our OnlyFans.
I did see that clip, and what's crazy though, I didn't even see that on OnlyFans. I'm like, bro, you gave that nasty ass clip away for free.
Well, they gave that away so people could go check out their OnlyFans because they said they were doing crazier stuff on the OnlyFans.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You can only imagine, dude. Are they sucking each other's D's?
I don't
brother?
know,
That's
but-
just illegal. But maybe were they, whatever? What fucking are they on Epstein Island?
Bizarre.
They're on Epstein. Hold on, we got a little spam coming in. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Can I speak with the owner of the business?
Yeah, this is the owner of the business.
Okay, myself Frank, and I'm calling you from Synergy Finance. And actually, we are offering you some unsecured business loan.
Oh, thank
Without any
God.
mortgage or
Thank God
collateral.
you called. I can't. This is so weird. I was literally sitting on my knees at a glory hole, okay? And I almost got a splintering, and I was saying, God, why am I at a glory hole in Hollywood right now? If only I could get
thank
money
you.
for my
Thank you.
business. If only. Hello, sir? Sir. Yes. That's what I love, Steven. When you're not here, anybody, that's what I do to telemarketers. So I'm so glad I actually got to finally fucking record that shit. But that's what I do. They ask me if I want money for my business, and I usually say yes. I'm actually doing, I want to put my pictures up at an art gallery, and it's super high res pictures of my nutsack. And I'm trying to get money, or I'll be like, I'm doing porno or something. And they always like, okay, Jackie, okay, Frank. Like, that motherfucker's name is not Frank. That dude was fucking in India and said his name was Frank. Just be honest with me.
You ran that guy off so quick.
I should just sit here all day and wait for those fucks to call and record this shit.
That was so good. We went from it was like almost perfect too, because
Yeah.
it was like Island Boys making out. To, you're like, this guy's calling. Let me take him out.
Yeah, let me take him. We managed to get the glory hole in there too.
Yeah, I'm thinking about financing it by starting an OnlyFans where I'm working the glory hole.
Yeah, Frank, if I could just, I don't even need much money. If I can just get enough money for some plywood, and if I can rent a screwdriver from Home Depot with one of the little hole things to make a glory hole.
Yeah.
You know, why do they call it a glory? Is it just there's so much glory in that hole? Shouldn't they call it like just a fucking dick hole? Or I don't
know.
The glory hole. It's just like, who is it a glory for? Is my question mark. Yeah, both, I guess.
Like, like the thing is, like, if you saw, like, let's say you just see when like poke out, it just like protrudes out like this,
Right.
And you walk by, like, I don't know if I'd be able to help myself. I might just like punch it.
Right, yeah, like
Just
like at the Improv at their 60th.
Like whack-a-mole,
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
whack-a-mole. Yeah, that'd be funny. Well, if the lights go on, dude, that's what it turns into, a whack-a-mole.
like pull
When
my
the
phone out and just smack it with my phone.
When the cops come in and the lights go on, they take their billy clubs out and they play whack-a-mole. Because that's the thing about a glory hole. It's not just one dick in the wall, man. There's several holes cut like every 2 feet, I think is the rule.
Yeah, it's like Groundhog's Day.
Right, but COVID, it sucked because they had to you could only get 2 guys in a glory hole because you had to have 6 feet. So now we're back to good times again where you can get 4 guys on a wall. Fucking COVID, man. Only 2 guys on a wall, a glory hole. Now we're back to 4. Thank God. Look, won't he do it?
Oh my God.
Won't he bring back 4 holes?
Oh my.
It's a lot of. That's why you get the splintering because you got to. That's each of those holes. Each of those holes, bro. And you got to have some girth or some dick to actually like be sticking out. Like that's why the plywood. I get the skinny plywood, so guys feel good about themselves.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't want to get that like more than an inch thick. Think about it.
Yeah.
If I have an inch thick plywood, I'm taking an inch of dick away from everybody.
Yeah. After COVID, though, you know how they would clean everything like after someone used it. Was it the same way with the glory holes? Like
it was, but you had to make sure not to get a splinter. You know, when you go, it had to be just so. Yeah, but actually, I rented that thing from Home Depot where it's a drill that has the sander in the middle. Yeah. It's usually just around it, dude. And that fucking, it's so smooth. It's so fucking smooth.
I love it. I
do too. This whole episode has been about the glory hole. Yeah. That's fucking awesome, Steven. I appreciate it. So, Steven, why don't you do a little example of some of your do you want to do some of your like your beatboxing things
sound
for
effects?
us? Yeah, do some of your sound effects.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see. That's a bird.
Yeah, I fucking know, Steven.
Yeah. Whoa, your mouth's not even moving.
I can whistle while smiling.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Whoa. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa, you could be a ventriloquist.
The kind of I don't.
That's
don't know.
like insane.
Hi, I don't know how I can.
Whoa,
do it. It's not just like hey,
dude,
how's
you're
it going,
talking
Steven?
without moving your mouth.
Should I be a ventriloquist?
You could be a ventriloquist.
Dude, fuck, I've missed my whole calling right here.
That's insane.
I could be a ventriloquist. The whistling, I can whistle while smiling. I know I'm.
You could talk while smiling too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm decent at it. I never really thought about that, but I'm doing it.
You're really good at it.
I'm really good at it?
Yeah.
This is so weird. I've never. Hey, guys, my name is Sam. I should start being a ventriloquist. You know, makes that Bill Engvall? What's his name?
Bill Engvall. Okay.
Is that the dude who makes a lot of money with or no?
No. You talking about with a ventriloquist?
Yeah. Who's that guy?
With a dummy? That guy's name
Bill.
is.
Isn't it a Bill?
No, I forgot his name.
Yeah, but that dude makes.
But I know who you're talking. There's a couple of them that make a lot of money.
Shit, I don't know.
They're like in Vegas. Right?
Yeah, because people love that. People love ventriloquists. You know what I mean? They love it.
Yeah.
Let me see you do it. I feel like you can do it too.
I can't do that.
Let's see.
I can't not move my. I couldn't even not move my mouth when I was making the bird noise.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Hey. I move my mouth every time.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
all right. Maybe I have a talent that I was not aware of.
That's impressive.
Damn.
Dude. Yeah,
Maybe I should just be a ventriloquist, but no doll. I'll just, hey guys, welcome out to the show. My name is Sam. Are you guys having a good time tonight? That's awesome. Great to see you. I need to do that. That's a good bit, I think. I've never done that before in my life.
Ventriloquist without the dummy.
Right. I'm a ventriloquist without the dummy. I can do that. That's the bit, you know? Hey, guys. Hey, have a great night. It was excellent seeing you here.
Or your dummy is just a glory hole.
Yeah,
it's like,
hey guys, this is the glory hole that talks. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh.
Just harassing audience members. You're like, come on, please put something inside of me.
Yeah. Oh my God,
please,
honey,
please.
look, the glory hole is the glory hole talking? How does he do that? I don't know. I got to figure out something about. I would probably get a cramp after a while.
It's Gloria the glory hole.
Gloria, Gloria, glory hole, glory hole. Dude, I think I want your number, glory hole.
We discovered a hidden talent that you had.
It's crazy. I have to do it. I'm 47, and
you're still look at this.
It's so hard, man. But that's the thing. You know, you should keep progressing as you get older.
Yeah, and that's
get better and better. You know. How old are you, Steven?
How old do you think?
I think you're like 33 or something.
35.
Okay, so it's close. Yeah.
Close, yeah.
But I think you look younger. You pass for 28 or so.
If I shave my beard, maybe.
Oh, totally. Do you ever think about shaving your beard? Or because I know when I met you, you did not have a beard. I met you on laugh tracks on True TV.
Yeah.
You were an excellent comedian on that. But you didn't have the beard. Why are you with the beard now? Is it the trend?
I don't know. No, it's just that like I've been going on the road a lot, and I'll go overseas a lot, and sometimes I just don't even pack a razor, and I'm just like, because I'm like, whatever, because you're like moving so much, like there's so like, oh, jump on the plane here, you're getting here, you got to do the show. It's just easier sometimes just to be like, whatever, you know.
I got to give it to you though. At least you have a well manicured beard, because I'm pretty tired of these fucking vagina beards.
Oh, dude, it's insane. Yeah, you see some people, it's just like this, and like, you know what it is? You have to like, I guess, trim the sides so you don't look crazy. You don't look like. Sometimes I do look crazy though. Sometimes I don't trim the sides, and people.
Does your girlfriend like that?
She likes when I trim the sides.
Yeah. I think most.
I like when she trims the sides too, though.
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like I think for guys out there with those big beards, would you like if your girl had a equivalent beard like that in her vaginal?
I don't mind it.
Like an 80s bush?
I don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
But what if you're like going down on your girl? Wouldn't you prefer less hair than more?
No, I feel like it's avatar sex. Like the hairs are touching.
What?
We're really connected. You're really connected with the earth as well. You know?
So your beard avatars and connects. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Oh my god! And then when you're trying to pull up from it, you're like, oh fuck, oh, we're connected. Oh fuck, honey, let go, honey, I'm done. I'm fucking done eating this shit. Let me go.
My word.
The avatar. I've never heard of that, dude. So that's why these dudes have these long ass beards. They're avataring these long pussy hair girls. I get it.
Yeah. You know, there's like beard contests, like competitions.
Yeah, of course, dude. Well, that's a problem. See, my wife is a '90s chick, so like she came out of the Eddie Vedder grunge era, where it's not an '80s bush, but they kind of, they clean it up, but they're not like the new girls who go bald.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
I'm just happy that they're giving it to me.
Yeah, good point.
I don't even care.
Good point.
They could do whatever. That's not that land right there. I don't own that land. So, you know, like, you go ahead and do whatever you want with that land. I'm happy to be invited over to the house.
Really? See, now maybe I'm a little bit pickier, but I would just appreciate with that land that you put a landing strip.
You know, like I used to live at this one apartment complex, and the landlord that we had, he would never manicure the grass. The grass got really high, and the rest of the tenant, the people that owned like apartments complexes on the thing, they got him fined for not cutting it down.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so I guess you can get fined for that. And then so eventually the grass was like, I'm no lie, the grass was probably like 4 feet up. Like, he didn't cut it. And so when he got it cut, we found out there was a homeless man living in the grass.
In there,
yeah, he had his stuff there. He was like,
dude, that's a good metaphor. You might, like, women, men, your beard, your pubic hairs, you should trim as much as possible, because you might have a homeless person living in there. Right, Steven? It's like people with dreadlocks. So I see those white people I saw a dude, I just saw on TikTok or some shit, a white dude with dreads who I'm not a big fan of that anyway. But this guy had they were trying to figure out what was in one of his dreadlocks. He brought it into a doctor. They pulled a fucking crawdad out of his dreadlock.
What? How?
A crawdad, and it was alive. I don't know.
Oh, like he went swimming and it got in there.
Something. And it was just I don't know. I don't even know how you fucking do that. But I believe it was a crawfish.
It was alive,
It looked like it was alive. It was a little lobster, and it just got entwined in his hair, maybe as a baby, and then grew for like.
What was it eating?
What was it eating? His fucking white dreadlock.
Whoa.
All that. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't shampooing, so I mean, I don't know what do you get in white people's hair?
I don't know.
Cracker Jacks and shit, Cracker Jack crumbs.
It was just eating like a bud of weed.
Yeah, weed. Yeah, definitely. He was surviving. You're right, dude. The cannabis in the guy's fucking hair. Do your beatboxing though, Steven. Show people.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
This is Samson's world. Oh yeah, keep it going. Let's get it. Let's do it. Okay, ready? know, yo, we feeling it hype, man. Samson's world, we gonna make it all right. I got Steven Briggs keeping the beat all right. It's so tight, man. You know how we like to do it, aight? Samson's world is Samson's world. And I'm keeping it live. Everything I like to do, and like the water I dive. Come on.
Oh,
shit.
Right on. The board's not working again.
Pop the board. That was insane, Steven. Nice work there, bro.
You ripped it up.
You, dude, you ripped that up. Come on,
dude.
We gotta do some
new
more,
intro song.
Maybe
for
we need.
this
Yeah,
show.
actually, not about. Wow, look at what we just did, dude. We need to do some collabs together.
Yes.
You see behind you, I got my drums back there.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, oh wow, I used to play drums, but I was not good at it.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
think I remember. And you wrestled too, right?
I wrestled.
I think we have that in common too. What weight were you?
I've wrestled from when I was young, so I moved all the way up, like different weights. Like, but I think I ended at, was it 55?
55 pounds, dude.
Yeah, 155.
155. Yeah. Okay. I was 135 my senior year in high school.
Oh, okay.
And how did you do? Like,
I did
what
pretty
state
good.
were you from? Sorry.
Well, I wrestled at a small school. I wrestled at Army Navy Academy.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, so it was a military school. So
wow.
All boys. Yeah.
Because you got into some trouble, right? Were
Yeah.
you in trouble? You know, you got in trouble as a youth, so your parents sent you to military
Yeah,
school?
I got in trouble for making counterfeit money.
Right. Tell the people about that real quick.
Made counterfeit money. Was making fake IDs. Throwing counterfeit money at strippers.
How
You
do
know,
you
they
make-
don't look at it. They don't
Right.
look at
You
it.
do the joke. Your dad was proud of you and all that's
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
But how did you make counterfeit money for real?
So you take $1 and you bleach it, and then you can print a higher currency on there. Yeah. So.
And so you were really printing a lot of money and you were getting away with it?
No, it wasn't like a lot because I got caught pretty early and then I got sent to military school. So it was like a short-lived, venture. Yeah.
Wow. And how was military school? Was that pretty tough?
Military school. So I got sent first to Marine Military Academy in Texas, and then the first day I was there, I was a freshman. And like a senior, like just comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, welcome to military school." With his arm around me, and then choked me out. So it just like,
oh wow,
yeah. Then the next day, someone lit my shoes on fire. I was like,
shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they don't mess around. There,
Yeah.
man.
So I was like, okay, I got to learn how to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you wrestled there. So how'd you do in wrestling?
I did pretty good. I was like team captain. The wrestling
I was team
team
captain of my wrestling team too.
Yeah,
Let's
but
keep
we
going.
we wrestled like smaller schools. You know, we didn't wrestle like the top schools. So
Sure.
you know.
Okay. But how have you found? Do you find that kind of helps you with comedy? I feel like there's a lot of similarities. I know other wrestlers who do comedy, but there's a lot. I find a lot of similarities in the not quitting, and you're out there by yourself. You know, if you win, it's you. If you lose, you know.
Yeah. If somebody tries to rush the stage, I double leg them.
Oh, dude, right? I
Yeah,
mean, how
ankle
much?
pick 'em, you
Right,
know?
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. We're comedians that, like, I wish somebody would rush the stage. I'll fucking fireman carry him into
Throw them in a cow catcher. Just,
Yeah, and just boom.
Yeah, and then cross face them on the floor.
Yeah, good old crossface. That's what I love about wrestling, though, is, and you probably know this, like, people, you don't have to be a big person, and then all of a sudden, like, I can put somebody on their back, no problem, you know what I mean? And they don't assume that about you at all, but it's like knowing a martial art, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wrestling's the best, dude.
I love it.
Yeah. I like. How did you wrestle in just high school or college
And
as
just
well?
high school. I could have wrestled in college, but I was just like, man, I couldn't do that. You know, that's insane. I wanted to try and get laid and not get cauliflower ear and have to be cutting weight and the cutting weight of
intense.
wrestling. I mean, I remember sitting there at like an IHOP with all of my high school friends, and I have a wrestling meet the next day, and it's like late night, and they're all eating just this amazing, huge breakfast. You know, as teenagers, you just like eat whatever, and I have a glass of ice.
Yeah.
But talk about the discipline that I could sit there and not have a bite of anybody's food, not one French fry, nothing, not one, and just eat ice to make weight the next fucking day.
Because you got to, you know.
You have to.
You
I
got
don't
the
have
coach
that- I
that's
don't
going to
have
be pissed
that-
off
yeah,
at you, the
exactly.
whole team. Yeah, you got to make weight.
No, you're spitting in class. You're running with the plastics.
Yeah. Did you put the plastic suit on and go to the sauna?
Of course, dude.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
People thought I was insane. I would put a plastic suit on and go into a sauna. Like, they're like, dude, you're going to have a heart attack. You know, the ways And what about what was the movie Vision Quest? Remember that one? Do you ever see that movie? Dude, Matthew Modine, I believe. I'm pulling that out. Check that out when we're done. That is like the wrestling movie my coach would put it on before big tournaments.
Oh, sick.
And it's just a wrestling movie. And so it's just like about this guy who's kind of this white dude who kind of acts like he's Indian, Native American. Or his buddy is. His buddy is like this white dude who says he's Native American, and he's not actually. But anyway, Matthew Modine ends up beating like the most unbeatable, undefeated guy. But the movie, it's such a sick wrestling.
Yeah.
It goes through everything wrestling of the losing weight and all that.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, I'm gonna
It's a
check it
dope
out.
movie.
Why
It's
was
like
he pretending that he was Native American?
Well, because it was a white guy in the 80s, and then Matthew Modine's like, "You're not even Indian, dude." He's like, "So what, man? So what, man? You don't know who you are either." You know?
But what was he pretending? What was the reason
I
to
think it was
pretend?
just cool, man. I think the 80s, you know, people would like just fucking be like, "I'm fucking gonna village people. I'm gonna be a fucking." He'd just have his Native American like garb, and you know, you got to see the movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta figure
Vision
out why.
Quest, bro. I don't know why he was in there. I need to go back to it and watch it again also because it's good. It's like Rudy, you know, it's a good sports movie.
yeah.
That gets you just kind of pumped up. And especially it's a wrestling movie. So just all the sacrifices, all the working out, you see it all. Like, remember the pegboard, you know?
Oh,
that you-
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. It's, you know, and he couldn't do it at the beginning of the movie. And then in the end, he's like, he did it. And he gets it. He fucking does it. And now he's
Yeah.
ready. And he beats the guy. He throws the big guy on his back with the move, you know, that somebody showed him earlier in the movie. That's the impossible throw, or you know.
Yeah. You know, the guy who played Rudy, he was in Lord of the Rings, and he was like kind of like the same character.
Sean Astin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
a
was like the
little bit.
guy that like
Right, but this guy Matthew Modine's more badass than Rudy. But yeah, I love that movie.
Okay.
Rudy.
Yeah. Rudy, he was like sneaking in and sleeping in the.
Yeah. Just
That's a
but
true
he was
story,
a
right?
pathetic motherfucker. Yeah, it is. I think it's been embellished. My wife actually went to St. Mary's at Notre Dame,
Mm-hmm.
so like Rudy is, you know, that's just I think it's a little.
They
bit
got a statue of
embellished.
him or what?
I don't know if they have a statue of him, but I don't know. I heard he loved glory holes though, but he could barely fit in them. So Rudy was the Rudy. He was the guy who would just, you know, the football players would come and be like, "Get out of the way, Rudy. Make sure that shit is sanded, boy.
Yeah.
Before I stick my big old linebacker dick in there, make sure it's sanded, Rudy."
I'm not even that impressed with Rudy. I mean, he wasn't even like the Water Boy was better than him. Adam
Yeah.
Sandler was a better player.
True. But yeah. I love that movie too. But yeah, the Water Boy but yeah, Rudy was not that good. He just had a big heart, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
just
him.
big heart, right?
Fucking Sean Astin. Fuck that guy. Lord of the Rings. So he went from that to Lord of the Cock Rings, you know?
No, when he did porn?
No.
Oh, okay.
But if he did, that'd be the name of the movie, Lord of the Cock Rings, right? Like Screech, God rest his soul, he did
Oh,
porn.
he did porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saved by the, I don't know, the Big Bell? I don't know. What would it be called?
Who was like? Do you think it was his idea? Like he's like, I want to do porn, or do you think someone was like, Hey, Screech, you can make some money doing porn?
I think he was buying cocaine from his dealer. And he owed a lot of money, and there was maybe a guy who was a porn director, and he's like, you know, people would pay to just see you do a porn.
That's what shocks me. I'm like, who
And Screech is
wants
like,
to see Screech?
Okay.
Who wants to see this guy?
Nobody. I think it was just the mere shock that Screech did a porn, but I can't imagine it sold a lot.
Yeah.
But I bet he was actually packing some heat.
Why do you say that?
Seriously, bro.
Why?
Like he's got that Trader Joe's dick.
What makes you
Screech.
say Screech has a Trader Joe's dick?
Just because those tall, skinny dudes, I think they're generally packing, stereotypically, historically.
Yeah. Well, you know, Ron Jeremy wasn't tall and skinny. He was
No,
fat
I know.
and
It's not
short.
always the case, but tall, skinny guys generally are packing heat. Just I did a survey. I also did a survey in Trader Joe's. You know, like what body types ladies generally have the biggest dicks. Trader Joe's said like 6'2" to 6'3", 120 pounds.
Oh.
You know, just no body fat, just all dick. All right, Steven, is there anybody you want to prank while we're here? Because we've been kicking it.
Oh yeah, let's call my older brother.
Okay, let's see. I just got the new flyer too for my show, guys. What is this? This is the same motherfucking flyer, dude. What is that? 7:30 p.m. Okay.
So I'm assuming you're gonna prank him kind of like you did the other guy.
Yeah, or you can prank somebody.
He'll know my voice. I won't be able to prank him.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it then. I'll do it. I'm just texting this guy. I have a show, guys, this Wednesday at the Ice House. We're selling tickets. We got Nick Kroll. I got Matt Friend, Franz Cassius, Del Harrison, Brandon Brody, James Davis, and Paul Elia. Hot lineup. There's also a chance Bill Burr might drop in. The Ice House, 7:30 p.m. show. Got moved from 9:30 to 7:30. So you say, ooh,
nice.
Is that too early?
No, like that's good.
It's good.
The
Okay,
lineup,
cool.
I'm saying. Ooh.
It's a hell of a lineup.
Yeah.
I know. So I need to sell these fucking tickets. So anyway, Steven, tell. Okay, let's prank this person. What's the number, real quick? Sorry.
Should I not say it?
No, yeah. Don't do it. But that's what white people do. They try to say the number out loud. Okay. I like how you have it as Joey brother. Like you would forget he's
because
brother.
because I have like
You're so
10
shallow.
Joeys in my phone.
Oh, got it. Okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
I
yeah,
take
yeah.
it back. So it's like, hey, this one's my brother.
Yeah.
This is my Coke dealer, not my brother. This is Joey Coke dealer. Okay. What's his? Joey Briggs?
Joey Marmalejos. Marmalejos.
Elios.
Marmalejos.
Your real name's Mamelios?
Marmalejos.
Marmalejos.
Yeah.
Your real last name's Marmalejos?
No, that's just his last name. He's stepbrother.
Oh, stepbrother. Okay. I was confused. I was like, Briggs is your stage name? And it's really Marmelios? I was like,
Your call has been.
I didn't answer.
I can
you.
see why you use Briggs.
Yeah. He didn't.
Ladies and
answer
gentlemen,
you.
Stephen Marmelios. It's harder to say than Stephen Briggs. No offense.
He was not having it.
No, they didn't answer that shit
No,
at all.
not
See,
at all.
I love to answer random numbers.
Oh yeah, actually nobody I know. Actually, I don't even answer random. You're the only person I know that
I
answers.
know.
Random
I just
numbers.
like to talk on the phone. I'm one of the only people who still likes to talk on the phone.
Yeah. No, I love.
I'm a chatterbox.
Yeah.
You
I love talking on the phone too, but not like when someone's randomly calling me. I feel like
Right. Yeah.
I'm like.
Do you have somebody else you want to try?
Yeah, let's try.
But yeah, no, if it's random, yeah. I mean, and now your phone tells you.
Should we try
if
my
it's
Puerto
spam.
Rican mom?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. There you go.
Her name is Frances.
Francis. Okay. Yeah, let's not put mom's number out there. Francis. What should we tell her?
You can tell her anything; she'll believe it. She's pretty wild.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Is this Francis?
Yes.
Yes, I have your son Steven here. He's racked up quite a bill at my club. Claims that
What?
Yes, he was here from last night until this morning and has racked up a $17,000 bill.
No. You must be mistaken.
No, miss, I am not mistaken. Is it Stephen Briggs is your son? Is that correct?
And who are you and what's your the company name? What's your company name?
Cheetahs in Hollywood. It's a strip club, ma'am.
Cheetahs in Hollywood.
It's a strip club, ma'am. Your son was
So
at
why
a
are you calling me? He's 34 years old.
No,
why are you calling me?
Because he says you're the only one who has money and the only one who will give him it whenever he asks for it.
No, that's not true.
That is true. Miss,
Listen, I don't know.
I don't want to
why
be
you calling me.
Miss, you sound like a very reasonable woman. So I only want to have to tell you this once. He owes $17,000 and he says he doesn't have the money and he says he gave me your number. And so if you can just give me your bank routing number.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. I don't
And
know if you're an
social
idiot,
security. Give me
or
a
I don't know
social
where the
security
hell-
number.
Where the hell you come from? But let me tell you, don't
St.
ever call
Louis,
me
thank
again.
you.
Don't ever call me again, because I'll hunt your ass now, okay?
Oh, really?
Goodbye.
Bro.
Dude, your mom's hardcore.
Yes,
She just threatened to hunt me, dude. What the hell,
Dude,
Steven?
and that's like light. Like,
Wow.
she's
Whoa,
serious.
dude. And you said she's
Puerto Rican from the
She sounded
Bronx.
like, but she said, yeah, I was like, where's that new? Oh, yeah, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I'll fucking hunt you. And then I'll eat your fucking liver. Wow, dude, your mom is awesome.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Steven. That was just when I think the pranks can't get better. Your mom threatened to hunt me.
She's serious.
Jesus. And she has my number. I'm a little freak. Can you call her just later after this and let her know that was your friend Sam?
I'll let her know.
Let her know not to take me off her hunting list. Jesus. I know where I'll be hiding out, Steven. The glory hole. Your mom walks in. Oh, I found you, you fucking bastard. I hunted you all the way here to the glory hole. I'll let you finish. That was awesome. Steven, tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, but on any platform, it's at Steven with a V and Briggs, BRIGGS comedy. So Steven Briggs comedy.
This is awesome. Guys, this was another great volume of Samson's World. Thank you, Steven Briggs, for being here. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, TikToks, all my shitses, and follow me. And also I have my new Samson clothing line brand, so please pick that shit up. I got some hot hoodies. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you. There we go, Steven. Got the applause for you.
Yeah.
Come on, white boys, do it. Look, Mom and Dad, I'm on TV.